Hello everybody. Ignore the unmade bed beside me. Sorry for the noise in the background. So I'm very glad. Yesterday was a pretty productive day writing-wise for me. I wrote a lot more than I anticipated. I don't know, it was like 24. I don't know. Actually, it was a lot. It was a lot because now I'm over 5,000 presently. So I guess that means I wrote like 3,000 words. I don't know. Typically my writing sessions tend to, how I prefer them most, I like to write over a span of 2 hours, and within those 2 hours are 4 25-minute writing sprints. When I was working on my last manuscript, towards the end of it, I was averaging about 500 or 600 words per 25-minute session, so I could get about 2,000 words over 2 hours. But with that manuscript, I was very comfortable with what I was writing, and I kind of knew what I was doing, and since it was towards the end, I was kind of getting into it more. So I knew that coming into this new manuscript, it would be a lot more difficult. On my first day of Nanowrimo, when I first started writing in this new voice, this new story, these new characters and everything, it was very bizarre. And everything I wrote in the first sprint, I pretty much erased. And then I think everything in the second sprint was rewriting it, and it was kind of weird, and it was kind of discouraging on the first day. I was able to achieve the word count goal, but I didn't get as much done as I had hoped. So I was a little worried because I wanted to get ahead in the beginning. Thankfully yesterday I was able to do that. So after the 2 hours, I got a considerable amount. I surpassed the word count goal. And then last night I was like, well, I kind of feel like writing, and I was gonna push it off until today and be like, well, no, I'll wait till my next 2-hour session. But I was like, well, if I have the time and I want to do it, I'm just gonna do it. So I wrote a bit more, I think over 1,000 words last night. I didn't time how long that took. I'm curious to know what anyone else's, what their method, like their schedules and different things like that, and how your work is going so far this month. I know it's early on. I think for some people that could mean it's better. There's more of a burst of energy at the beginning, at the head of a new project, but I think for others it could also be similar to how it was for me, like that first day where it's difficult to get anything down. It was very discouraging the first day, but thankfully I'm glad that it's kind of picking up a little bit more for me, even though I'm already figuring out things. I'm like, I'm gonna need to alter this a lot in a second draft, but I'm just trying to get everything down now and not edit as I write. I'm still reading Misery. On a different tangent, on another side note, I'm, as I suspected, it's taking me a couple of days, but I could very well finish it today, either today or tomorrow, I'm estimating. And then I have to finish reading The Maidens. I don't know how to say his last name, the same person who wrote The Silent Patient. The Silent Patient, I think I gave it 3 stars. I had some qualms about it. I wrote a book review about it on my blog. I can link that down below. Anyway, back to the whole Nanowrimo thing. So far, I think I'm on a good track with the writing, and I'm hoping I can continue this on, and I'm going to continue to try to write more above the daily word count, so that when there's imminently, eventually going to be days that I'm not feeling as inspired, then I'll have a little bit of something to fall back on. That being said, I'm going to go attend to a few more little tasks before I get to writing.